welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on all 5 of my kids, how they mesh. Because I've done a video on the individuals, so now I wanted to give you a little bit of insight of how they get along and so forth. Okay, so Jane's the oldest, and she basically, well, not basically, she did grow up with Matthew. When they were little, I mean, she taught him to fight, being the older sister. I'm bigger, but then he learnt too much, but not serious, but belted into her. And it was like they could do anything to each other, but if anyone else did, even if I roused on them, you're the worst in the world. You know, they were 2 peas in a pod. They always did things together. They're only 18 months apart too, so they haven't got the connection, which saddens me, that they used to have. But I know it's still there. They love each other to the max, and I love them. But, you know, people grow up. And, you know, with Maddie being all the way down to Melbourne in Victoria, she doesn't get to see him as often as she'd like or as often as he'd like. But he did get to meet the baby. He was stoked. I got photos of it, and he glowed. Uncle Matty was too proud. She used to get along with Emily. I'm going to say really good, but now they've had a bit of a falling out, and as sisters do. I don't talk to my sister either, so I can say it's a bit like that. Kasha, everyone got along with Kasha. It was just that sort of her sort of personality. She would make the room glow if she walked in. They did have a bit of a falling out before she passed, but nothing serious, which is good. And DJ, she gets along with DJ. He'll talk to her, but he doesn't talk to many people anyway, so can't ask for too much out of him. So yeah, Maddie, he and Jane, as I said, love, they just stick. Maddie's really good like that though. His personality is very, how can I put it? He's very caring in his own way. If you know Maddie and if you are friends with him, you've got a friend for life. He is that type of guy. Him and Emily get on pretty good. Being brother and sister, so they're better. But I think, yeah, they are pretty good together. They can hang out in a room and just chill. Him and DJ. Oh, DJ loves Matthew. Other than Matt won't play games with DJ as often as DJ would like. But there's a big age difference. Matty is 19 and DJ's 10. So big age difference, but they get along like a house on fire. I would have to say, from what I've seen, DJ does play favourites with Maddie, and they do get along better than... He gets along well with Emily, but they can fight. So yeah, it's a bit of a... I don't know who he sort of favourites. Emily's here all the time, so that makes a big difference for DJ. But with Cart, Maddie used to make Cart laugh a hell of a lot. He makes everyone laugh. He's our clown. But he's a sweet boy too. So sort of, he's cool and he's got a nice side and a gentle side. Yeah. Emily and DJ get along really good. Emily was best friends with Kasha, which is really sad. But, and I know she goes through times where she's lost half of herself. And so we try and keep Kasha's memory alive. We still celebrate her birthday every year, and that is so we don't dwell on the fact that she's not here. We celebrate her because, as I said, she could walk into a room and the whole room would just glow. She was an old soul. She was a beautiful soul. And so we try to keep her memory alive. At times the kids all find it hard, as do I. And so we try and do things on the good side. There is no real good side, the fact she's not here, but her life was beautiful, and I mean beautiful. Every year we play her songs, and one of them is Glorious by Darren Hayes. Your future's paved with gold. You know, you'll never get old. And it absolutely suits her down to the ground. And if the kids aren't here to celebrate Kart's birthday with me, I encourage them to do their own, because Jane and Maddie don't live at home, and Jane having Amelia, I encourage Jane and Maddie to do their own thing, because that's what's important. It's for them. So, but we always, on her birthday, I do cupcakes, blue chips, plain, and the little tiny 390ml or 300ml bottles of Coke, because they were her favourite things. You couldn't get her away from Coke. That was gross. She drank too much Coke. But it's our memory of her. So that's what we do for Kart's birthday. And if the kids don't do exactly the same, it doesn't matter. What matters is they worry about the fact that she was here, not the fact she's passed. It's a very hard time for all of us, but it gives us something to look forward to. Instead of dwelling on the day she passed, because it was the day after Mother's Day, which means I still don't celebrate Mother's Day, which the kids, they don't like. But why have Mother's Day if I can't have them all? If I can't have all my kids in one room, which I'll never again, which you'll notice that thumbnail for this pic was the very last picture I had of all of them together, and I cherish that photo. Anything else about them meshing? Not really. Yeah, I think you've got the gist of how they get along. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.